What's up, y'all? It's me, Trey. I'm back with another Trey's Take because FSU just started their new season. Well, sadly, I don't get to talk about Johnny Wilson or Jordan Travis anymore because they didn't got drafted already. But I do have some takes on this new game. So as we all know, we lost in pretty devastating fashion, but I got a few things to say. O-line, you need some help. You show flashes because I did like our running game. Our running game was pretty good. As Toa Philly and Roydell Williams was doing, they were doing great jobs. And but I feel DJU could have made some better reads and Mike wasn't given like the full extent of what we could do. But really, we just need to advance to the next level that I know we can. Because like in NCAA, we was not performing like that. We were going undefeated every single year. So we need to start putting in the work like that. But so far, I think we're still gonna go 11-1. So no more losses from here on out. But our running game was special. I feel like if we keep producing the running game like we did that game, we just need to get a little bit better with the blocks and everything. But if Roydell Williams and Toa Philly just keep hitting the holes like that, we'll be fine the entire year. I'll say this: the defense was pretty horrible. There was flashes of I saw some good hits, but DJ Lundy, how did you get ran over by a quarterback? That's my question. And how was the D line getting pummeled through by a quarterback? That quarterback was just running straight through y'all. And we were on a win streak against Georgia Tech for 2 straight years, if I'm correct. And we just broke that because our defense cannot handle a single quarterback that has some rushing capabilities. So we need to fix that. But we had some great hits. Like DJ Lundy, you stopped the running game in the backfield at one time. So you made up for getting run through by a quarterback. So that was pretty good. But I do hate to say it, and I don't want to say it, but from how we looked at first game, although it was a great game, well fought, and it was like a great battle, 21-24. It might be a long season. It might just be a long season. But if we can just mix our running game to where it influences the passing game as good, like if our passing game just gets to the next level, like our running game did, we'll be completely fine for the rest of the year. But really, so the awards for this week go out to MVP Roydell Williams. I feel he was doing good receiving wise and running wise. Although I don't think he had a touchdown this game, he still did it very well. He was putting the team on his back, but that's why he got MVP. Now, our offensive player of the game, Lawrence Toa Philly. He had that one amazing touchdown run. And as we all know, he was the MVP of the ACC championship last year, and he's showing why he was this year. So he came back for another season, obviously, and I feel he's just going to show us why he deserves to be drafted in the first round. But our defensive player of the game, I decided not to have one this game because I felt none of y'all did good. Like, when I say none of y'all did good, none of y'all did good. We were giving up way too many points. And as I was saying earlier, y'all cannot be getting run through by a quarterback like that. So, no defensive player for this game. Man, I miss Kalen DeLoach and them. We were doing so well. But I feel y'all just need to lock in next game. And if we can produce like we did last year, we'll be completely fine. Now, props to I don't his last name is Fitzgerald, Ryan Fitzgerald, I think.
Fitzpatrick, yeah.
Oh, Fitzpatrick.
No, Fitzgerald. Is it Fitz, the kicker?
Yeah. So, but I remember I was clowning on him before, but he is a great kicker. Because he had his career high in this game. So obviously, we have a great kicker. What should be great offense. Our defense, we need to work on that. But so far, he's been pretty good. So he has his own category of special. But yeah, so far our passing game, I think our passing game, like we need to work on it. Like DJU needs to make way better reads, if you ask me. Our running game, immaculate, very well designed. Our defense, I never want to see that style of play again. And Mike, you need to make better calls. And now I did see one thing. It was on a special teams play. Number 33 popped that boy in the mouth. It was very well ran through, very well designed, and like he just read it and he hit it. So that was a great play in my opinion. So, but our backfield should be very good. So as long as we keep producing, and we just got to get better. We can't be losing to Georgia Tech like that. So next week when we come to Boston College, we need to get our act in. So matter of fact, Boston College, I want it to be 40 zip. I don't want no prisoners. And Mike, I don't want to see no backups out there. Now we are playing starters the entire time. We go run this like Nick Saban did Alabama. Yeah, no backups out there. You earn your playing time now. So that's just my take. But I don't really have any experience as a head coach. But I do have experience on watching games and watching film. And from what I saw out there, obviously something's not going right. So until we can prove that we can blow teams out to the point where we need to put our backups in because the starters are crying, I don't want to see no backups out there until they earn the right to start. So yeah, we just need to get way better than we are right now. But that's my take for the game. And when we come up to Boston College next week, I want 70 points on the board. I want 70 points on the board. We gonna make it. I don't want no overtime. I want 70 points on the board. Flat. I don't want to go over 70. I want to go under 70. Just 70 points. That's all I want. That's all I ask for. And matter of fact, I'm gonna need 1,000 rushing yards per game to make it good. But besides that, I think I have pretty fair standards. And yeah, that's my take on this game. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Oh,
Luke wants to know what you think about the 2 point going for 2 points.
Now going for 2 points. Now I did say Fitz was immaculate kicker, but if we can keep making those 2-point conversions like that, we'll be fine the rest of the year. Really, you might as well at that point. Since you can't trade in college, you might as well just move Mr. Fitz to somewhere else on that team. Like, y'all should put him at running back. I think he'd do well there. Like gain a couple extra pounds and then just run through the line. But yeah, really, that 2-point conversion, if we keep producing like that, I think we should start the game off with 8 points so we can keep building off of that to get to 15 points. So we'll always, because if the other team doesn't go for 2 points like we did, or we stop them, they'll either be 2 points behind us or 1 point. So it'll either be 8-7 or 8-6. So either way, we're still winning. But for that to work, we need to move down the field and score a touchdown every drive, which you just got to do. It's the goal for every drive. So, any other questions?
What did I see right now?
Thank you for the 351 viewers. That was actually very nice. I will say this, Mike, get your act together. I do not want another 5-7 season. I've been defending Floyd State for way too long now. The amount of hate comments I saw in the live when I was just watching FSU versus Georgia Tech was horrible, man. I saw 63-3. I saw other stuff, but we can't have that 3-year stretch repeated again. So we just need to play FSU ball. That's about it. Any other questions?
No, they're just happy with it. They say he's killing it.
Well, talk about what else. What else happened with you this past weekend? How was your football? Give them updates on your football.
Well, I can't do that. So they finally got me at fullback or running back, whatever you want to call it, which I am so excited about. I finally got my chance to run the ball, and I did amazing. I did better than all of them, and they had me playing two sides of the ball. So, although I do think our quarterback is like, he got to make better reads, and I don't know, the leader aspect of him, like he gets pretty mad pretty easily. Like he'll just like sometimes on the field he'll just tell his players, just get up on the line. Like he'll be telling just like be quiet sometimes, and then I mean sometimes it does work out though. That's the good part. But so far this season we started off 1-0, but it was way too close of a game, and I was very tired because our DN helmet couldn't strap up, so they had to put me out there. But I was thankful for the opportunity to play both sides of the ball. I was like Travis Hunter out there. I got some sacks, I got some tackles. Sadly, I didn't get a touchdown today, but I will get that touchdown next week. So that's how my week went.
What about Mandarin? What did you think about Mandarin?
Mandarin? Oh, my dad was telling me how this was the first time in 3 whole years, and you blew them out.
Who did they blow out?
Creekside. Man, it was 57-17, I think. But it was just a crazy game. Although the refs were throwing a little bit too many flags, and they took away 2 of Mr. Jamie French's touchdowns, which was very much not appreciated. So, but the Mandarin game was very good to the point where my dad told them to take a knee. But my uncle Toby wanted to just keep running the ball down their throats. But my dad said it was the right thing to do to just take a knee. Although I don't think it was the right thing to do. He did. But the clock was running because they scored the 2 touchdowns they needed for the clock to start moving. And then yeah, the other team went home crying. But that was how the Mandarin game went. It was a great time. And I got my friend to come on the field with me. So yeah, I had a great time. Going up. Have I ever had this many before? Thank y'all for tuning in though. Can we please get a 500?
It's how many on YouTube? There's 30 on YouTube.
You got to be consistent now. You got an audience.
Wow.
And you got a good amount on. You got 343 on.
Well, to the people that are just tuning in.
Oh my God, 445. I apologize.
Well, to the people that are just tuning in, basically what I've been saying so far about Florida State, because that's what y'all tuning in for. They need to get their act together. Our running game is like immaculate. Some of the best I've seen since Trey Benson. But Our defense needs to get their act together, especially physically wise. I'll say this: Patrick Payton is not looking good for you. I was saying that we were gonna have two ends drafted in the first round, back-to-back years. But if you keep playing like that, we're not gonna have what I thought. Which, although I do think it was just a minor mistake this game, which we're gonna fix when we get to Boston College. We can't be having that though, especially against Georgia Tech. And another thing I didn't even mention, we were number 10 in the nation. How did we lose to an unranked team? So thankfully we should still be in the top 25, but if we want to make it into the 12-team playoff, we need I think the most amount of wins that we can afford is around 2 to 3. So if we want to make it to the playoffs, we need to get our act together now and start winning the rest of our games. But any questions to the people that are just tuning in? Please ask. But please keep that viewer count coming up. This is amazing though. Like, thank y'all so much for this. Oh, and another thing I do have to say. Mr. DJU, this message is out to you. This is a football. You see how I have it in my hand? I'm not a quarterback, so I won't say too much, but I'm a human, right? So make sure, because from what I've been seeing when I went to those FSU practices, you were thrown into thin air, if I'm being honest. So just make sure you get the ball to another human being. Like, even if although I prefer it to be people that are in your jerseys, that are on the field in helmets, at least have an accurate read on the sideline. Or throw it up into the stands for all I care. Just throw the ball to another human. Like, we can't be having these misses. Or even better, run through the defense. If I'm correct, you're like 250 pounds playing QB. The amount of other positions you could have played, but you chose QB, is amazing. So if you want to be that big playing QB, you need to start being very versatile before you get benched. And I'm pretty sure who is it? His name is Luke. Before Luke Cromahawk comes in and steals your spot. And we're gonna do what my dad did on NCAA. We're gonna win 2 national championships. But again, thank you for the viewers. Please keep them coming up. I want to get to 600. That would be very thankful. I'd be very thankful for that. But
thanks for watching Trey's Take.
Thanks for watching Trey's Take. I will be back next week. Hopefully, I won't have to be as me next time. But FSU, please just win next week, because we cannot be having back-to-back losses like this, especially after an almost undefeated season as ACC championships. But really, thank you for watching Trey's Take, and that's all I have to say for today. Watch my dad's show tomorrow at 9:30. Bye.